Peace.
I'm the only one right out here. All these motherfuckers out here, I ain't the only one. He's been speaking on my case for 16 years, talking this woman.
Yo, alright, so basically the content of this video is this. FG responds to VladTV essentially making up reality. It's so egregious of an error that you have to respond to it, because it's literally like, if you give somebody $2 and they say, I'm going to pay you your $2 back tomorrow, and they pay you the $2 back, and then they just go out and say on a public platform, hey, I didn't give them their $2. And you know they did give you your $2. I mean, it's just egregious. Ridiculous. Nobody made up anything. FG is a fixture in the Compton community. Everybody knows he's a genuine person. You don't even really have to seek to prove his background and validity, because it's already known. He's a fixture in Compton. And MOB James knows that. It's just Vlad probably didn't invest into the story. Since he hates Alex from StreetTV, he probably didn't even pay attention to the story. He probably just kept ignoring the videos and the headlines because he just didn't like the platforms that were putting the videos up. So he probably is just misinformed.
Check it out, let's see what it is, and guess what it is, VladTV doing another interview with MOB James, and, I didn't care, I don't give a damn if Vlad try to save his homeboy from,
But basically he feels like Vlad owes Alex an apology because he's not informed enough to even understand what's going on, but he's making these claims like Alex Alonzo invented fake paperwork. I mean, that's so far from the truth. That's not even something that came up in this situation. That's not even something that happened. It's just Vlad literally making something up that didn't even occur during the situation when it was a big news story. Everybody, Reggie even admitted, his best friend even admitted that he snitched. Everybody knows that. And the problem with this is, MOB James could really turn this into a positive. He could go out there and tell these kids, yeah, I snitched, and I was a certified gangster. Everybody knew me. I had a great reputation for years and years, and I snitched. And that's what's going to happen to you. A guy who has credibility in the streets, who you're going to trust, who you're going to think is a G, is going to be working with the FBI. And when you get indicted, you're going to find out he's been working for 10 years like me. And you can turn that into a positive, because you can let people know, hey, people out there can't be trusted. Because people in the streets, and I'm not being sarcastic, people in the streets have this concept that if a guy has been in prison and because you think he didn't, he's not going to tell on you, because he seems like he's certified in the streets, you trust him. That's something that you need to stop thinking, and MOB James could help accomplish that. And I don't understand why he's just not getting ahead of that and saying, hey, I'm not a street guy anymore, I snitched. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm not the only person who did it. A lot of people have done it. It's something that's a part of that life, and you guys need to understand that. You need to stop acting like snitching is such a foreign concept in that life. If you live in the street life, snitching is just as common as anything else. Going to jail, dying, selling drugs, all of that stuff, And it's just ridiculous that Vlad, with the huge platform that he has, he probably has never watched a StreetTV video. He probably has been played clips by people. People probably kiss his butt and say, oh, look at Alex Alonzo saying something, and he's disagreeing with you. And he probably never watched it again. And when the snitching fiasco happened, he probably didn't watch the videos at that point either, because he didn't like Alonzo, because he disagrees with something that Vlad believes in. Instead of just saying, hey, we have the right to disagree, he's upset and he's publicly downing him, which is bad, because you're talking down on another man who's an independent podcaster to millions of people, and you're just turning these people against him, and they don't even. So Vlad, yeah, man, he owes Alex an apology, because he could sue you for that, man, because you're damaging the reputation of his business and future proceeds. So Vlad, you better get off your high horse.